Good afternoon, boys and girls. Welcome to Mr. McGregor's hometown in Troon. So it's a good afternoon to the girls and boys at St Bride's. It's a good afternoon to the girls and boys at Glencoe. It's a good afternoon to the boys and girls in nursery. It's a good afternoon to all the teachers. And it's a good afternoon to the mums and dads. Good afternoon. Lovely to see you this afternoon. Now, weather's been good as normal, which is great. But a bit chilly this week, isn't it? That wind's been coming down from the Arctic Circle. That is cold, cold. Assembly this week, we've got a wee bit of storytelling. We've got a special guest, slightly embarrassing. We've also got a reply to Olivia. Olivia was a primary 7 pupil who gave a short interview last week about the things that were good about lockdown, the things that were not so good about lockdown. So we've got a nice wee reply from Kirsty and Sarah. We'll do some citizen science work as well, because we've got these migratory birds, swifts, swallows, and house martins. They're coming up from Africa to join us for a Scottish summer. It's got a wee bit of citizen science to do with that and some other science-based activities. We've also got lovely clips to show you from our wonderful learners. I think I might start with that one first. And today's first clip comes from Daniel. Daniel, how are you getting on? You need to speak up, can't hear you. Excellent, really good. Excellent, Daniel, thank you. Now, Daniel's clip, I think, has been very busy doing STEM. I wonder if you can remember what STEM means. Here's the clip.
My robot Scrapper and I'm just taking him for a little walk.
Better turn him round, eh, Daniel?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oops.
Bye, Mrs. Fraser.
Excellent STEM work, Daniel. Proud of you. And I think Mrs. Fraser was chuffed to bits with that work. Thanks, Mum, for recording. Now, I've been doing my own STEM work. STEM, remember, means science, technology, engineering, and maths. And I've been using STEM with my telescope. Because the weather has been lovely and clear, at evenings and in the night, the moon has been wonderful to watch. So through my telescope, I've been studying the moon. I wonder what STEM work you can be doing when you're at home. Excellent. Now, we're going to see our lovely reply to Olivia from Kirsty and Sarah. Over to you, girls.
I enjoy not having so many people to distract me when I'm doing my work, but then I don't enjoy not being able to see my friends.
Hi, Mr. McGregor. Something I love about lockdown is we can do more things on the iPad and that. So this is TikTok and we can do lots of dancing and that. Something I don't really like is you can't get your own space, so sometimes I'll go out to the park, but we're not allowed to go to the park during lockdown, so that's something I don't like about lockdown.
Thank you, girls. That was lovely. Really appreciate that. Moving on to story time. I know Brenda's put a wee story onto the nursery seesaw page, but I thought I'd invite a special guest to tell you a story. It's all about being safe. So here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Hello, Glencoe and St Bride's. I am Granny McGregor, and I'm going to tell you a story about a lost boy. So, quite a long time ago, a mum and her son went to Glasgow to a huge pipe band competition. There were hundreds of pipers and drummers from all over the world, all making a tremendous noise. As well as the pipe bands, There were families, friends, and spectators. Maybe 1,000 people in that big park. As well as the people, there were burger bars, ice cream vans, stalls selling tartan souvenirs, gifts. Of course, the wee boy wanted an ice cream. And what did Mum say? Yes, you can have one, but later. We need to go and see the pipe band from America. Now imagine a pipe band coming all the way from America to play Scottish music in Scotland. Yeah, exciting. Now, the mum was so interested in listening to this pipe band that she didn't notice that the wee boy was no longer holding her hand, and in fact he wasn't there at all. Can you imagine how Mum felt? The boy wasn't there. So she started asking people, have you seen a wee boy? No, nobody had seen a wee boy on his own. So then she saw 2 policemen. So she went to the policeman and she asked, have you seen my son? He's a wee boy, he's wearing shorts, he's got a red t-shirt on, brown hair, blue eyes. So the policeman said, right, we'll look for him. Then the mum heard over the loudspeaker, would Mrs. McGregor please come to the event office where her son is enjoying his ice cream? Now, do you think the wee boy got into trouble? No, he didn't. His mum gave him a humongous, embarrassing hug. She was so pleased to see him. Now, can you guess who the wee boy was and who his mum was? Yes, that's right, it's Mr. McGregor and I'm his mum. So when you're out and about in a big city, when we're allowed to go out and about into a big city, remember, stay close to your mum and dad and don't get lost like the wee boy. Bye!
Shout out time. Now I've got a very long official list of shout outs this week. Well done to all the Ebenezers. Super work. Very creative with all your learning this week. Well done, Mum, Dad, for supporting that. Lots of great work from Hamish, Bronte, and Bella and Alfie as well. Alfie in the nursery doing lots of work. But the whole clan doing very well. Super. Max, seen your handwriting. Looks great. Well done for improving on the handwriting. Love it. Now, who else is on my list? Some brides. All your lovely work you given Mrs. Lowe. All those lovely pictures and messages. Full of love. Perfect. Perfect. Now, who else? Mrs. Brennan. Mrs. Brennan's class are working their socks off. In fact, I'm not even too sure if they've got any socks left. That's how hard they've been working. Well done, primary 1 to 4. Mrs. Brennan, you've got them rocking and rolling. Well done. Well done. And all the parents supporting primary 5, 6, 7 at Glencoe, you're doing a grand job of getting these kids through all that work. Thank you for that great support. Now, I also think of a couple of shout outs for birthdays. Samuel, I think yours was yesterday. Happy birthday. Ramsey, yours is coming up. And we had Aidan. Aidan's birthday was yesterday as well. And Lily's mum. Happy birthday, Lily's mum. So we had a nice one. Birthdays must be difficult this time of the year. It's lockdown. Well, hope they went well. Hope you enjoyed your time. Now, we're now going to move on to our little bit of STEM. Now, I got a lovely email through to do STEM activities. And I'm going to show you one which is about making a bird bath or a bird feeder. Now, I didn't have time to colour or decorate my bird feeder, but I'm sure you could. Love to see some pictures of them for next week. Now, the bird spotting and the bird feeders are kind of for a reason. At this time, we've got lots of migratory birds coming up to Scotland from Africa and areas south of Britain. And they come up for the warm weather, they come up for feeding, they come up for nesting. And the three birds that we sometimes see quite a lot of are the house martins, the swallows, and the swifts. Now, the RSPB in Scotland have got a tracker available at the moment. So if you spot a swift, a swallow, or a house martin, they would like to know. So you log on to their site and press a couple of buttons, and hopefully you can record that you have spotted a swift, or a swallow, or a house martin. Now, don't get them mixed up, because you need to be careful now. I've definitely seen swifts, and they're the ones at night go screeching round the skies in big groups. So they're swifts, and they're quite big. And the ones that build mud nests, well, they're going to be the swallows and the house martins. Although, again, you're going to be careful not to get them mixed up. Good luck with that, citizen science. You take care of yourselves. Be ready, be safe, be respectful. See you next week. Bye-bye.